Hi everybody, I'm sorry I haven't been able to make new videos lately. I've been really busy with schoolwork and other stuff going on, so I haven't really had time to make videos, but today I'm going to make a video that was requested a few days ago. Someone had requested that I do a video on how to take care of my dolls with curly hair. So I'm gonna use Sage and Lady as two examples because I'm going to show you two different ways to take care of your doll's hair. This one is going to be for weekly maintenance or daily maintenance or every 3-day maintenance depending on how much you care for your doll's hair. And then this one is going to be an example of what to do when your doll's hair gets very matted or tangled. So right now we're going to begin with Sage, and with dolls like Sage and, well, let's see, I have Sage, Caroline, Lainey, Rebecca, and that's it. So yeah, I have 4 curly hair dolls, and so every week I do a little maintenance in their hair just to get rid of like the flyaways and stuff and maybe a few knots that they may have in their hair, just to prevent their hair from getting too frizzy. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. One thing I am going to suggest, and it's gonna sound very weird, I know, but one thing I do with my doll's hair, curly or straight, I do not use a wire wig brush. I do not use a hair pick. I don't use any type of brush to fix their hair. I just never really liked using the brush, and I've never had any problems with not using a brush because I still take proper care of their hair. So I'm gonna tell you what I do to comb or brush through their hair. I use my fingers. I basically finger comb through it, and if I run into any knots, then I try my best to like detangle the hair with my fingers as well as I can. But my doll's hair doesn't get tangled that much. Sorry, I just stuttered there. As you can see right now, it's not tangled, but when I comb through the hair, you can see it lost a lot of its curl. This is normal, so don't worry about your doll losing its curl, and I'm going to tell you how you can get the curls back. What you're going to need is a misting bottle, and just lightly mist their hair. You don't have to use too much. And then you just take a strand, and this is not the best example, but let me just... Okay, now, you see how this strand got its bouncy spiral curls back, and then this is the side that I didn't do. You see? So when you finger curl the hair, after you mist their hair with water, their curl will come back. So you can brush or finger comb through their hair, and they're gonna lose their curl, but once you recurl their hair, it'll come back to normal, as you can see right now. Back to their little spiral curls. So it's not hard at all to take care of your dolls if they have curly hair. Many people believe it's like really hard to take care of their hair like this, but it's really not. It does take a lot of work though. It takes a lot of time because you have to work with each strand, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So if you're considering getting a curly hair doll, you should definitely go for it because it's not difficult at all, and you don't even need to brush their hair. Now, I'm going to show you what to do when your doll's hair gets very tangled and matted, like Lainey's. If you don't know already, Lainey used to belong to someone else, and she gave her to me. And her hair was very matted and tangled to the point where it looked like a bird's nest. Now, in situations like this, you have no other choice but to use a wig brush because your fingers are not going to be enough to get rid of the the really bad tangles that your doll may have. So in cases like this, I would suggest to use a wig brush and just do the same thing I did with Sage. Just break through the tangles and then recurl their hair with the fingers and use a misting bottle as you go along. But other than that, it's not so different from regular maintenance. But you are going to need a brush for more serious cases of tangled hair. So that is how I take care of my dolls with curly hair. Again, my suggestion is to not use the brush. If you have to use a brush, then go ahead and use it, but try not to use it too much. If you play a lot with your doll's hair, you can just finger comb through it and it'll still look good as long as you stick with a routine or something. Maybe a daily routine, or maybe a routine every 3 days or 4 days or every week. You don't necessarily have to fix their hair every day. But if your doll's hair gets to the point where it's very bad, very tangled and matted, then yeah, use a brush, because the tangles are going to be really hard to take out without the brush. So I hope this video helped, and especially to the person who requested it, and I will see you guys again in another video. Bye!